Since the first master case, Cooler Master has been incrementally upgrading the free-form modular system by expanding the degree of modularity inside. The master case lineup already has a big roster of modular cabinets, where the Maker 5 is the company's most high-end. The highlighted features include a front panel lined with silencing foam, a fan and LED control hub, a magnetic LED strip, and an upgradable I/O panel. The mainframe of the chassis is made up of high-grade SECC material with hardly any flex on both the side panels. The acrylic side window panel is susceptible to scratches, and at such a premium level, it's expected to max out on all the accessories. The cabinet supports up to 640mm fans, and if you're inclined to occupy every slot, the fan hub will support all 6 in 2 modes, high 12V and low 7V through standard 3-pin connectors. There's enormous potential for cable management considering the generous number of cutouts and routes meant for cables. The PSU cage or area houses the PSU and 2 drive bays with enough room to store long cables. The fan and LED hub does get in the way while connecting the components, so we have to route the PCIe power and one of the SATA power cables through the cutout on the PSU cage. All the drive bays inside are removable, and we removed the ones in the motherboard area. For our test, we took over one of the 2 SSD slip and click trays right on top of the PSU cage and one of the hard drive trays in the bottom mounted bay inside the PSU zone. With this configuration, you will be able to insert a 280mm radiator on the front. The front and top panel both snap onto the cabinet using magnets. Storage drive installation is toolless, but if you aren't keen on using the SSD tray, you will have to screw the SSD to the bottom mounted or middle drive bay. Installing a full-size ATX motherboard took the entire space of the motherboard plate and leaves almost no space near the PSU cage. This is where it becomes difficult to use the second SSD tray since the USB 2.0 header comes right in front. Overall, the case runs quite cool, a maximum of 60 and 63 degrees in the CPU and GPU respectively, and considering the expandability to air and water cooling options, you can achieve a cool system. The padded front panel manages to keep the cabinet silent, and the same can be said for the top panel. We were disappointed that the magnetic LED strip wasn't RGB, and we hope RGB LED strips are released. The company is building an ecosystem where each and every accessory will be compatible with every mastercase cabinet. This one offers immense potential to cable management and cooling options. If you are tired of your old cabinet and are building a system with a healthy budget, you can get this cabinet for around 15,000 rupees from online stores, then you should definitely consider the Maker 5. Thank you for tuning in, and for more videos like this one, you can subscribe to our channel.